that one lady here on YouTube that would work. She worked in Planet Fitness. Her YouTube channel name is Alyssa Vanilla. That's her YouTube channel name. Now, she hasn't put out a video in about 6 months. Her last video, she's saying something about making a big change in life, and it may have been quitting YouTube, either temporarily or permanently. She's probably doing something else. I'm hoping something didn't happen to her. Another guy, well, he's got about 3 or 4 videos out in the past few weeks. It's Andre Deutschmann, something like that. His are all in German. He does. I've heard him speak English to people on his on some of his videos, and I have commented on some of his videos, and he's commented back in English. He's made 1 or 2 minor mistakes on there, so I'm sure he's not using a translator. He actually does speak English. His girlfriend, what's her name? But anyway, for a long time, you would only hear her, you'd never see her, and I'm thinking she's some chick, it's moderately vain chick. A lot of chicks are moderately vain. I think what she'd do, she'd sit down. I think she'd do this when she could put makeup on. She just didn't want to be on camera when she was all dirty and no makeup and stuff. I think she just didn't want to do that, because the only time she appeared on camera is when she's actually sitting, like I'm doing here, sitting with a camera. I never wear makeup, but I will wear a hat and sunglasses. Let's see. Andrew Deutsch, but he didn't post any videos for about a year or so, and I saw something in one of his videos just this way he quit. He looked kind of sickly. I'm thinking he probably caught COVID. It probably hit him pretty hard. I think he said he was doing something for the Travel Channel. Now, in one of his, one of the comments, I was thinking, if you ever come to the U.S., look me up. And he said they're going to head up the U.S. and this was 2 or 3 years ago, and I think it was 2025. He said he was going to come through the U.S. But so far, last videos I think he made were over in Italy. Anyway, let me show you. I'm going to show you the first page of this. Hang on, let me take my glasses off because I can't read this. Well, that's the back. That's in Chinese. I'm almost certain that's in Chinese. Let me show you this. This is an instruction booklet that came with this meter. I really don't need instructions to most of the functions. I could use a voltometer when I was 10 years old. First one's English. That's not that one to focus, but English, Deutsch. Deutsch is German. Deutschland is Germany. Franciscus, which is French. Espanol, that's Spanish. And Italian. And the bottom one, I'm almost certain that's Chinese. If you see that next to the bottom line, I'm almost certain that's Chinese. It's probably Mandarin Chinese. Now, if you only count first language speakers, there's like 1.5 billion Mandarin. People speak Mandarin Chinese. What's the other one? Cantonese Chinese. That's the other one. They're slightly different. Now, if you count first and second, a lot of people learn English as a second language. It's kind of a world lingua franca. People learn it to talk to other people. But anyway, it's estimated 2 billion people worldwide that speak English, and Spanish is a close third. What is it? It's almost 1 billion people speak Spanish, because Spanish is the language of Mexico, of Spain, of most of South America, all except Brazil. Brazil, they speak Portuguese down there. Brazil was settled by the Portuguese-speaking people. Now, there are colonies in Africa that speak Spanish. There are colonies in Africa that speak French. There's some German colonies in Africa. There's a handful of people here in the U.S. that speak German. There's a handful of YouTube videos dedicated to Texas German. It's like around Fredericksburg down there, where there's shops where you can buy lederhosen or a Drindel. People have shown I've shown those, where there's one guy, the video's here. If you type Texas German, you can find it. But there's one guy, from Germany that was going through there, and he heard these two guys talking German to each other, and with a little bit different dialect, and then he was from there, and he asked these two gentlemen. He said, what part of Germany are you from? These two guys looked at him kind of funny and said, "No, we're Americans. We're born here in Texas." And this guy was kind of surprised that there was part of Texas that that's local unique. I mean, they're Americans that they speak English. You find out kind of interesting. Let's see. What else am I going to cover? For Gypsy, I hope you spot your bear. Hope at distance, far enough away that it's not going to bug you. I know you're watching my videos, and I think somewhere deep down inside you want to meet up with me sometime. Well, we'll do a collab video. We'll do that. We'll do that waterfall hike up there at the White Tanks. We'll kind of cruise around other parts of that park when it cools down a little bit. I know you're a little bit curious about wanting to meet up with me. Okay, I won't bite unless you want me to bite you. Bye bye. Love you all. Still love this crazy world.